Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are here live this morning. Ụtụtụ ọma nọ, ụmụchukwu, ụtụtụ ọma. Happy new month to every one of us. We thank God that He has seen us through last month, the month of October, and now we are in the month of November. May the Lord God Almighty grant us His grace, His peace, His favor, sustain us in everything we do in this month. It shall be well with us. In the name of Jesus, amen. Our prayer is that our detained leaders, more especially our indomitable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was illegally adopted, and they are trying to do and to carry out their illegal acts by judging him. Our prayer is that it will not work. God Almighty will frustrate their efforts. Right. Nigeria is in big shame. Nigeria nọ na nsogbu. As it stands now, they have been, US has finally declared them as a designated area, a special place of concern for what they are dealing with Christians. And we Biafrans, we are Christians. So, ụtụtụ ọma na ụtụtụ ọma, mmadụ niile. Okay? So, before anyị aga n'iru, ka anyị kpọgodi obere egwu to our onye ndu and to Mazi Nnamdi, our Prime Minister.
Biafra is only asked for. Every night and day he's shouting and pointing to one direction. But his own people are blind and saying it's causing division. Tell me why someone who sacrificed his life for you and I. Tell me why out of sight has become out of our mind. He's asking for nothing and cares about not for these people emancipation. No. But damn news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sunrise, there is a breaking news to those who never knew. Permit me to give you a clue. In the morning sunrise. Nothing doesn't care about nothing and depend on his family. Oh. Take your time and think what is going through. He doesn't want to give up but to protect you. Even when they throw him African choo-choo. Oh no. Bring up the cannon now. Let me hear you sing. Bring up the cannon now. Bring up the cannon. Bring up the cannon. Bring up the cannon. Bring up the cannon. Bring up the cannon You hate him because of envy. We love him, he's one and only. We follow him because he's ready to die for the freedom of his people. Whatever he said, it's a prophecy. Take it on your living letter, you believe. He's so fanatical and ever ready to die for the freedom of his people. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Make me to give you a clue in the sunrise. There is a breaking news to those who never knew. Make me to give you a clue. The morning sunrise. Bring up the cannon now.
Okay, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is our message. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, it's quite unfortunate. Yesterday, that Shobumime program, but I didn't know that my mic was muted. So mezie m nke ọtọ a the program mbidogoro because I have already gone far before mara. So ọtụtụ ihe na-eme, so many things are happening. So many things are happening in this struggle, this Biafra anyị na-achọ, anyị niile na-achọ. And anyị anaghị achọ Biafra because na just not anyị chọrọ Biafra. Anyị chọrọ Biafra, a country of our own. Maka na ihe a na-eme anyị na Nigeria, onweghị ndị na-eme part of their country, ndị ha na ha so wee nwere obodo ụdịka ihe ahụ. Ask ụfọdụ ndị na-eme protect Nigeria, ijụ ha sị gị Nigeria adịghị mma. Yes, Nigeria is matrix a particular set of people. But ijụ ha sị gị na aka chọkwara ịnọ na Nigeria ahụ aka chọrọ ịnọ kemgbe ị ga-anọgide na ya wee ruo. So many things are happening. So we are not fighting to get our own country because we just want to. It is because of our experience. We have suffered so much in that country called Nigeria. Anyị ataghị ahụhụ rie nne. Nigeria emega anyị ihe anaghị eme any country do to her citizens or to any part, any region. Nsi na ọkwụ with them. A na-egbu ụmụ Igbo every day. Ị gaa na prison, check the number of people nọ na prison. Check the number of prison. Anaghị agụ ndị nwụgoro prison whom their parents do not know their whereabouts, whom their families amaghị ihe gbasara ha. So many things. Gịnị ga-eme ka anyị nọrọ with this kind of country? How can we stay with this kind of country? And that is what we are fighting. But ọtụtụ ndị wee fọrọ ntutu ha taa. Some people vow that instead anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị n'ọkara ha ma na ha nọ na-ata ahụhụ ha. So what did they do to come to do? Ha wee pụta ime sabotage this struggle. Ime sabotage this struggle, not minding nọ ndụ ndị mmadụ ihe na-alani. Not minding nọ ndụ ndị mmadụ na-aga like this. Even when the northerners told them, recruit Igbos, recruit Igbo youths, use them against themselves. Still, ọbaghị ndị be anyị na ntị. Ndị be anyị wee kwere ewee mere ha instrument against their own. Ewere ha mere instrument against their own, against their people, against their parents, against their brothers and sisters, against their cousins and uncles, against their motherland. Ala mụrụ ha zere ha, ala mụrụ ha shie ha, ala na-enye ha nri na-enye ha mmiri ọṅụṅụ. Ha wee kwe ewee mee ha recruit against their own people, against their loved ones. Ọ bụghị na ekwughị ya ekwu, ekwuru ya ekwu, ha anụ ya na sị recruit them and use them against themselves. Yet ha wee kwere bụrụ useful instrument, foolish useful instrument in their hands. ha wee wuru foolish useful instruments n'aka ha. Ewee were ha gwa this kind of a thing na-eme n'ala Igbo. Ha bịazi ha na-eti insecurity jụọ insecurity na-eme n'ala Igbo ọka nke na-eme n'ugwu Awụsa, ọka nke na-emere ebe niile. Gaa na Yoruba land the other day ka a hụrụ ndị na-agba ọsọ na ndị Fulani achụpụgo ha n'obodo na onye ọbụla na-agbara ọsọ ndị ya. They were all running. They ran and left the village and left their community. In Edo, that was in Edo. That was in Edo. Na-ajụ ha mgbe ha pụtakwanụ wee gasị na ha na-achụ ndị Fulani with all the bike ha ji na-ame parade. What happened? They just did it and left. The Fulani wee bịazi na-achụ ha in Edo State. This is just recent event. Mana ihe anyị na-achọ how to stop, and that is the cry of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of these people, Nakoto Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how many of you have fought for Nigeria the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for Nigeria? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu organized a protest in UK. Organized a protest in UK. What was the headline of that protest? That now Nigeria, they book Christians. Now Nigeria, they book Christians. I have the video. Now Nigerian Igbo Christians, and what is their reason? That naturally force everybody to follow their own religion, and that is true. Here, woman Nnamdi Kanu, Ona that they should change. That Nigeria should change. They should try to make Nigeria a better place. That was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That the leaders should make Nigeria a better place, a place where everybody should have equal rights. And they should stop this Boko Haram, whom they use to make people, to force people to believe in their own religion by buying everybody. Nigeria gereyante, Nigeria gehiyante. Osi ama hawuru na hekwehu that na Somalia ga-aka Nigeria mma. And then if they don't do it, the next thing is for people to segregate, to have their own country, so that unu nwachoro ndị Boko Haram, unu na Boko Haram ebiri. Anyị nwa na-achọghị ya, anyị ebiri na nke anyị. Maka ndị na-akọta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always stood for that country. But when he found out that the leaders have vowed that Nigeria ga adịkata mma, what else? We have to look for our own country. But the problem is that ndị efulefu hapụrụ onwe ha, ewere ha kwara ngwa ọrụ. Please, as you come in, share this broadcast. Please share this broadcast. Click and share this broadcast. This is Nelly's TV. This is Nelly's TV, and in this channel, we say nothing but the truth. Eziokwu Chineke ka anyị na-ekwu ebe a. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told us that we should be whiter than white, whiter than snow. We cannot carry propaganda. That is not in our foundation. We are standing on the truth, because it's only the truth that will stand the test of time. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is standing on the truth. Do you people know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is wearing that white he's wearing? Do you know why? That white signifies something. Imagine now every day for how many years that particular white Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that particular cloth, that white, it signifies that he is consistent. He cannot change. He cannot bend. It stands that it signifies truth. It signifies purity. That is that white. That one cloth Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is wearing. That is what it stands for. Consistency, firmness, truthfulness. It stands for righteousness. It stands for truth. He cannot bend. Okay? So what are we saying? Can't be made deviate. Please share this broadcast. Share this broadcast. So, ndị be anyị, all our youth, wee were ha mere ngwa ọrụ through the governors, through their governors, through the leaders of Southeastern. The other day ka hụrụ ndị Ebube Agụ ebe ha gbakọ wee na anwụ mmanya na-eme mkpọtụ na-eri on this na ha na-eshi obodo. Ha ga kọsụcha mesha mpụ niile, they will gather akwụ ọhụ ụgwọ. Soludo enye ha ego, Hope Uzodimma enye ha ego, Peter Nwambashi enye ha ego. Ha were na-akpọrị na-aṅụrị na otu ha si egbu ndị ibe ha. This jihad a na-ekwu okwu, they have succeeded in using our people. One of them is Ngozi Orabufulani, who came into this struggle as if not there for good. Amahụ na ego ri ego. Ego buru ego bụ. To frustrate this struggle. To frustrate this struggle. How can we remain in this? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu not too much. Ndị ka ndị be anyị wee na-eso na-emebisi this struggle that has stood and na-emezi ya recognize. Ọ na-aga n'iru. Ọ bụrụ at this dying minute kunu ga-apụta ịbịa mee this rubbish. Ewe were unu kwara ngwa ọrụ against your own people. Against your own people. So many things are happening. So many things. So many things. Now, ọtụtụ ihe na-eme agbanyeghị nke Ngozi na-eme, there are so many other things. I hụrụ ka ime mmadụ abụ ha ka ha bịara nke ha, but now jụọ m, where are they now? Where are they? Vam nwa onye isi ha nsoni wee na-akọ everything akọ ebe ka ọ nọ ugbu a. Okwo sorogo Brufem. Vam esorogo Brufem now to cause another problem. Otu aka ha na-agbagharị, ha si na this place, ha ga-cause a problem in this place, ha si na this one, bafe na another one. Adadiorama, anywhere Adadiorama gara, there will be a problem. Ọ gara na ụmụada, etisi ụmụada. Or then na autopilot, or na cause a problem. Even she had a problem with Simon Ekpa. Even Simon Ekpa, she a warning with the Caroline. Obo na brigi, obi cause a problem. Ya na Ngozi ha. Ya na Ngozi aga nwe issue. Ogbaba ni ma madabu, osikwa ni ma madabu, ogbaputa. Now honors with the Brufen. I am giving Nagunu that all of you kunu so we got Brufen to come and cause another problem in this struggle. You will still have problem. Ugo 247. I thought nisi ninaze mihe Biafra. Ugo 419. Okwisi ninaze mihe Biafra. Only for you to go and join Brufen because you na sure we be si aputa. You na sure will know where belle face. You came in the public, you see no way so yiso. Ninaze mihe Biafra. The way Nigerian politicians behave is the way all of you are behaving. The same way. And this is not what we want. All of you, now, it's in go 247. It's in the shows in Biafra. But now, about Adadiorama, you say Adadiorama because you're old. Because you people have started to make up your mess. You told one person, this one man, that this Biafra is 15, and not serious about it. all of you ma ihe unu na-eme. Unu achọghị ka Biafra nwee isi. Ihe unu na-achọghị nnọọ ebe o si abara unu. All of you that have gathered, Adandi Osho, Vam Vam Vam, Ugo 247, Shook Survivor, SM na ajọrọ gị, isi niile ọzọ na cabinet Ngozi. Ya wuru because na unu enwego a different beat, a beating. Ebe unu ga-awụzi, unu ga-adị in charge. Wuruzi unu nwa ka ego na-apụta well. Ebe ahụ ka unu gbagaziri. Shook Survivor. All of you, ọkwa ịhụrụ that place unu gara, unu ga-enwe issue because unu enweghị genuine intention for Biafra. I know when Simon Ekpa nwere a problem with the Brufem. What was the problem? Now Brufem biaziri, when they organize, na-esozi aga fundraising. If you are a lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing concerns you with fundraising. What concerns you is that ega na akwụ gị ọrụ that period akwụọ gị ya. Nothing concerns you with fundraising. Because na Kanu nta Kanu, ihe ọwụ na ọ chọrọ ọwụ nnọọ ego, ọ chọrọ ihe awụ family business, which is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants. It is all about Biafrans. It is all about Biafrans. Okay? It is not a family business. It is not a group business. It is about our generation and our generations. It is all about our lives. And ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ alago na this struggle. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ alago na this struggle. Kanu nta na meme Kanu nke a na-akpọ fine boy. Your parents rejected bribe from the then Ikpeazu, the then governor of Abia State. Ha wee kwe ya nkwa o wee jụ. Ọ jụsị n'ebe nwa ha kwụ ka ọkwụ. But you are opposite of them. Ewekwe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nkwa niile, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu si mba. That he wants the best for his people. It is not about him. But you are opposite. Kanu nta Kanu, emere kidnapped your brother for 8 good days. For 8 good days. When nye ya touch niile nyere ya na Kenya. Nye ya touch niile nwa Amarachukwu mere o ji wee dị ndụ kpọnata ya Nigeria. But you were using his Twitter handle to be tweeting, which means Ima all the plan. You were part of the plans about the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your own brother. No, he would account your name a tweet. And people were confused. And I said, no, I won't come as an name tweet na account, yeah. Not until a way someone Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with blindfolded him with a handcuff. Na court, that was when you stopped. Kibara, ginandi DOS, ibara ebede DOS, unu nego goro nu na nne na ya anya ha. Goro, okwa ego wiye seru unu, Kanu nta Kanu. Ginandi DOS, o ego wiye buteru unu problem. Meme, I learned that no way moto your Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which he rejected, is the motto from the governor. But all of you have gathered to bring Brufem to come and be doing the same fundraising. That is not your plan. That is not your area. It's not your jurisdiction. If you are a legal lawyer, do your work and you'll be paid. Ndị na-asị Elias na Amanda Berry, onwe unu go mgbe unu hụrụ ha ka ha bịara fundraising. They have never done that. They have never organized it because they know it is illegal. Yes, Brufem might have written to Nigeria. Yes, Ogara Nigeria one time, Heweju, Nogahaga court. ya na Nelly Ofegbu ha with this woman ha na-arụbu. Okay, so mgbe that one mechara, yes, maybe o dere letter to Nigeria ha na-anụ order. It's good you wrote, but why should you go into fundraising? Maxwell Okpara made a travel and went to France. I was asking, this travel opera, the other day pre-review, press review or something. Now they meet some people. So this thing other Europe, France, to come and solidify auto agency way, make organize fundraising. Was that the reason? Because I was asking, this travel you traveled, what is the head of it? Because Brufem is corrupt. The only thing that thing in Abatayana. Oh, Tunus, when we are gang up again, we're gonna make fundraising. This same Brufem sue Biafrans to EU with the Takano and the Meme with the Brufem. Whereby Biafrans Akuko. In that they sue petition had against Biafrans. Has that EPA is not a Biafran. Is that true? Has not wear anything like government in exile. Is that true? Because they see that for them to use Biafrans, they made their businesses. Please share this broadcast. Click the like button. Please share, click the like button. So all they are after is how to make money. Yes, Hasina Hanasho na they raise ego for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health. Who told you? Owusi Brufem, Gemeza organize it, and they raise ego for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health. Did anybody tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no ego culture Ijiga hospital? Which hospital could you do ya? When Ejimako has said that a hospital which they will not mention has even declared interest that they want to handle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health. They want to treat him. Nigeria, they will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the money you are raising for his health, where are you taking it to? Can you Biafrans a business like this? Eh? What achievement? Kenya, it's not that Brufem wrote or came in that Kenya has agreed that Nigeria made illegal adoption of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's on record. They can't deny it. Okay? So, Nigerian court that even declared Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free and acquitted on our Brufem area. So, why are you people, Vam, show survivor, Adam Diosho, Keha, Ugo 247, and the rest of you? Why are you gathering, following Kanu Takano, Meme? Why are you gathering with the Brufem to be raising funds for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health? Agwarunu go culture iji wee gazie hospital. Which hospital? Some of you for Toronto, that we will never get this our freedom, but you people will not succeed. It will not work well for you people. Please click the like button. Kanu Takanu, Meme, Brufem wrote petition against Biafrans. Ngozi Orabufulani is on the other side doing her own madness. Now, when they sue her, Odabu, but after she was able to succeed again by manipulating Mazi Simon Ekpa with her voodoo, Mazi Simon Ekpa when na-ekwuzi ihe ọ na-ekwesịghị ikwu. But all I'm pleading to Biafrans is that we should not be angry with our PM. We should not be angry with him. Okay? We shouldn't be angry with him. We should not be angry with him. But in Ngozi, they will come on under manipulation, or no, under serious manipulation. Makana Ngozi biara ogbugbu. Immediately I heard that now movement bring with the light. The sanction on Nigeria is because of this movement. Have you seen people that have been, whom Mazo Gechukwu has been meeting? And some of them have even shown up. That is why they are starting it with Nigeria. That is why they are starting it with Nigeria. Now they have sanctioned Nigeria as a place of special concern. Okay? Elias, they are not talking. They are doing their work. But Ngozi no, who are not light. When they see that there is a light is coming, just like Brufem. All this why make a Brufem no. After Gachara, that that period, Emere Mazinam de Kanu arrest. Ogacha Nigeria Hajuya. Where has he been? Where has he been? Nobody heard him again. But Makana Huruna light is coming. That Brigade is pushing hard to put Nigeria to put Nigeria in her right place. To make sure Nigeria because Nigeria may lamp. Hana who's the light that there is a light coming. Hani nesizebe ha si we puta. Brufem esebe ha si we puta. Kanu nta ha. Maso elokpara we ga France. Ha we ga meeting. After they wrote petition against Biafra struggle. Who Brufem na ndi otu ya. They still gang up to come and be doing fundraising using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name. Biafrans, you should stop being a participant on that fundraising. They are duping you people. Okay? Instead of you to focus and support Ebon Horuna Light, now, Ngozi, withdraw. Some are confessing no voodoo wage there. And the dance voodoo can Ngozi can Jessica Fulani na woncha. Ni Fulani na woncha. Fulani na woncha. Okay? So that same thing, go KG. Welcome Adelene. That thing Koji wage them as Simon. The same our PM who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no under duress and will not take other. It's now persuading. So call Garibukwa na enwe problem. That's why I know this briefing. So what I'm telling Biafrans is that everybody should calm down. It is not yet late. Ngozi said that no, and this is what we were saying that made us to vote. Now I'm at the plan. Look at the kind of insult on a race. Nandi Nesoya, they are jubilating. but unu anwụ na ngwụ na nkwụ na unu anwụ na nkwụ na ngwụ na-abịa ka unu anwụ na ngwụ na nkwụ na-abịa. Okay, Biafrans, do not be angry. Just calm down and relax your mind. Yes, he is using juju, oji voodoo. He is using voodoo on our PM. And that is why I'm telling Biafrans that they should not be angry with our PM. His decision is not right. He didn't make a very good decision, honestly speaking. And it is because of the thing Ngozi Jiwe that made him to make the decision that landed us in this place. Ngozi wouldn't have had a chance, because even though he is not doing well or standing with Simon Ekpa, Livingstone, they gave him warning that Ngozi is with politicians. Had it been he listened to them that time, this thing wouldn't have happened. A lot of people also raised an eyebrow that, see, oh, they have made investigation. This is this woman. Yet, he couldn't listen. Even what Ngozi is doing now, Ngozi has caused harm to Biafrans, and he's still causing it. Imagine him putting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's picture, putting Ekpa's picture, putting her own picture. That this is that they are doing election. Now, who is to be elected and who is elected? Only say Biafran's name and put in the social media for Nigeria to see them. That these are the people that you should vote for governors and deputy governors. Who does that? Biafrans, who does that? Is she the one campaigning for them? You are doing election in a place that you have not had authority over. A place you have not had authority over. You say that they want to release Mazi Nnamdi, he will come and destroy the convention. Who does that? Abena Showore's protest when they organized. You see that you want to see how that protest. Let us see how that protest will look like. And people are still following you. You brought an account exposing Biafrans, and a lot of them are in detention. A lot of them have been fined. Who is a leader for Ebubago buying Biafrans? Onya who came with the commander. Onya Caterpillar. Caterpillar ya na with a problem, but Gina will 5 and 6. Yet all the people that were against him would have had the number. Okay, so why are people still following this woman when she is exposing everything? Obi Uzaga, is it Obi Uzaga, who has been part of her, has exposed her too. Dorothy has exposed her. Everybody that have been in that cabinet have seen exposing Biafra's identity to Nigeria. And they are after Nigerians, after Biafrans. And people are still following her. Well, Madi don't do, okay? Nobody. In fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu heart. He doesn't have comparison. Because so many times they have used juju on Hamadike, yet it did not catch him. If you can't do this to him. They have forced, even Ohamadike, they have forced, they have tried, even this Maso Elokpara have tried to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to condemn Simon Ekpa. Even Maso Elokpara have tried to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to reject Simon Ekpa or to say ill against him, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu refused and stood firm. So why should our PM allow this woman Juju to be holding him? Okay? So what is the problem? What is the problem? Biafrans, rise up. Know your right. Know your right. We can't go far and be coming down. Now, Ngozi has succeeded with her juju by forcing our PM to withdraw this case. But that is not the end of it. Because she must pay for all the things she has done. Now, the whole thing na Finland, the convention, all the money that was sold for materials, Onyeji that money. Who is with that money? Ngozi that money. Has she released it to Biafrans? What has it used it for? Nothing. Ngozi put our charter in Amazon under whose direction? Or through Biafrans. Did that charter? Did she write it? Was she part of the people that wrote it? Those people that wrote it, did she ask them? And the money they're making from it. Oh, the whole money. I know how much on it to go. But the money that was paid, people's money that they paid for something, for the convention, Ngozi Siziri, she will pay for that money. Oga got free. I'm even asking Elias and Amanda Berry for the character assassination that this woman has railed on them. She deserves to be sued. What kind of rubbish is this? Okay, let us listen to our acting Prime Minister, his briefing. Please share this broadcast. Please click the like button and share. Let's listen to our network was bad on them. So let me see where okay. Network was bad. Though they were having problem of network, but let's see. Okay. There was network problem. Why is it not talking now? Oh God. Okay.
Minister of Information.
You're welcome on stage, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Information and Biafran people. Greeting from here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. I bring a warm greeting to everyone, no matter where you are.
With this, the network will problem, not from me.
Heroines and our allies and everyone working for this great purpose for us to achieve our freedom.
And we are also glad and delighted with the news flying today from Washington, D.C. Because Nigeria is a shithole country, a country that must be dissolved, disintegrated from the very foundation in never a country. It's a mere created by the British government, like estates for them, where they come and make us dry. But we must be free. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. So the great news from Washington D.C., I believe, that will make some of us, some Biafrans, to calm down, no matter the circumstances we find ourselves. Because at last, Nigeria is back to where she belongs. Nigeria belongs to the shithole terrorist country, and as they have been designated as country of particular concern or country that persecute Christian. So for those that don't believe in one Nigeria, exit from Nigeria, just like the Biafran people, we are using our faith to exit. And that's one of the reasons why we are fighting, doing everything we can to hold everyone, anyone accountable who have come away to disrupt our freedom or to sabotage this movement, of which that will continue. Just in a few days, we see what is trending on the social media about the lawsuit that the Biafra Republic government initiated, of which we sue Ngozi and her government, the Jambo parallel government set up. So for that reason, I think I'm going to allow Minister of Information, Honorable Sonia Kapai, to read out the memo, and this memo will be out after this press briefing, so that every Biafran will have access to it and go through it thoroughly. And we also want to ensure everyone that it's never too late. Anyone who try to sabotage this great movement must be held accountable. Thank you, Minister of Information. You can go ahead and read out this memo. Thanks.
Biafran people who have joined us from all over the globe. In a like manner, I celebrate the victory that is coming out from the capital, where we gathered key. We opened the key, and then Nigerians and Christians that have been massacred for years, they now have hope, and that hope that they had ever waited for, which no one could pave way for them, has come. So kudos to BRJ and to all Biafrans that have made this happen. History has come to stay again, and we will celebrate in a grand style. But we are here to deliver a message, just like our APM said, and let me go straight to the message. Please, I will be reading the memo, and then I wouldn't display it on the screen, but later on, we will post out the memo so you can go through it, have it saved inside your phone. So here we go. Biafra Republic Government in Exile Headquarters, Ministry of Information, Media and Communications, October 31st, 2025. Statement by Biafra Republic Government in Exile regarding lawsuit against Ngozi Orabufulani. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile announces that its lawsuit against Ngozi Orabufulani and her co-defendant has been dismissed due to the direct instructions of Simon Ekpa from detention. BRJ had initiated a federal lawsuit against Ms. Orabufulani and her co-conspirators in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. on May 29, 2025. Mr. Ekpa expressed his objection towards BRJ's lawsuit against Ngozi Orabufulani and has successfully taken actions to block the lawsuit from prison. Against the advice of Mr. Dabiri and BRJ's lobbying firm, and over the objections of the acting Prime Minister, Okechukwu Nkere, and BRJ's cabinet, and Biafra people bearing the scars of Ms. Orabufulani's damages to BRJ and Biafra restoration since Mr. Ekpa was detained. Mr. Ekpa has been actively working against BRGI's lawsuit for the past several weeks, while the BRGI bylaws state that BRGI cabinet has the right to replace the Prime Minister after 3 months of incarceration. The BRGI cabinet never did so out of respect to Mr. Ekpa and acknowledging the emotional attachment many Biafrans feel towards him, because Mr. Ekpa still retains his position as Prime Minister. Even though he is incarcerated, he has the legal right to assert his authority to undermine the law indefinitely. As long as BRGIA keeps Mr. Ekpa in his position in the government while in prison, if the status quo is allowed to continue, BRGIA going forward will remain undermined in decision making and delay the way forward in the restoration and recognition of Biafra in the United States of America. The international community cannot work with someone in prison and under duress for recognition to be achieved. Mr. Ekpa relayed to BRGI Acting Prime Minister Okechukwu Nkere that he does not believe Biafrans have the right to sue Biafrans, ignoring the fact that Biafran saboteurs put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where he is today. Mr. Ekpa also ignores that Biafran saboteurs submitted a petition to Finland government in collaboration with Nigerian government, which helped lead to his arrest. Mr. Ekpa vowed he will derail any attempt by BRGI to hold saboteurs accountable and will block BRGI from filing any lawsuit against saboteurs. Furthermore, Mr. Ekpa relayed that he wants Biafrans to know that he is personally stopping the lawsuit against Ngozi Orabufulani for Ms. Orabueze's benefit. His position advocating dismissal of the lawsuit is reflected in the notice of dismissal and court records. Mr. Ekpa responded that he doesn't care what Biafrans think. When several BRGI officials warned Mr. Ekpa on multiple occasions that Biafrans will be dissatisfied with him in mass should it be revealed that he worked against the lawsuit and took the side of Ms. Orabueze. Mr. Ekpa revealed that he indeed is doing this for Ms. Orabueze, not minding what her sabotages has caused to Biafrans lately, who act as an agent of chaos. However, Mr. Ekpa privately acknowledged to BRGI officials in the beginning of the year that he knew of Ms. Orabueze's wrongdoings and affirmed that Ms. Orabueze is not working for Biafra interests. And at that time, he encouraged BRGI officials to take action against Ms. Orabueze. Earlier in 2025, Mr. Ekpa sent a message to Ms. Orabueze to disappear from the social media, especially Twitter X, because of what she was posting on social media with his names, signatures, official letterhead, and faking of his official stamps, which were implicating him in his ongoing case in Finland. Mr. Ekpa had also disowned Ms. Orabueze's group when he realized her misconduct. As such, Mr. Ekpa has either been playing a double game or is incoherently contradicting himself or deceiving Biafrans at this time. Mr. Ekpa, learning that the breakaway groups were collapsing under the weight of the litigation, and BRGIA regaining momentum after the chaos of the past year, became resentful and has engaged in a desperate ploy to save Ms. Orabueze in order to have reignite chaos in the Biafra government. Mr. Ekpa, in working against BRGI's lawsuit and assisting Ms. Orabufulani, a widely looted figure whose purpose is to ridicule the Biafra government with her absurd and unserious behavior, has committed political suicide. Mr. Ekpa, in the estimation of many Biafrans, in this one action, has completely disappointed Biafrans by changing the goalpost because it involves Ngozi Orabufulani. Though he has acknowledged of all sabotages of this particular woman, Mr. Ekpa's sabotage is both disgraceful and despicable, and Biafrans are starting to wonder if Mr. Ekpa is putting his personal interest and Ms. Orabufulani over that of Biafra. In the best scenario, Mr. Ekpa's deranged and erratic actions are a result of being under pressure by the Finnish authorities. Pressure of a trial, his own personal interest during the appeal of his conviction, and mental instability, non-composed mentis, or in the worst case scenario, Mr. Ekpa purposely betrayed BRGI due to selfish and economical reasons. In either case, Mr. Ekpa's suitability as a leader and loyalty to BRGI and the Biafran movement is now in question if it is about Orabufulani and him, or if it is about Biafran people. BRGI wishes to ask Mr. Ekpa to show us any evidences of progress that Ms. Orabufulani has achieved for Biafra people since after convention. Ms. Orabufulani sabotaged the Biafra Defense Forces, including brandished them criminals and fraudulent. Ms. Orabufulani sabotaged the IOU loan, telling them that IOU loan is now a scam. Mr. Ekpa, with the entire cabinet of BRGIA, including same Ms. Orabufulani, had guaranteed Biafrans of their IOU loan, hoping to be rewarded accordingly when Biafra is fully achieved. And now, seeing Ekpa supporting Ms. Orabufulani on labeling the scam is questionable to all Biafrans. Ms. Orabufulani hijacked Biafra database website with all Biafra citizens' data, and now they are now illegally auctioning the data over $10,000. Ms. Orabufulani is printing fake identity cards for Biafrans, having modified the system which the Biafra database system were pre-designed. Ms. Orabufulani now leaks out Biafrans' identity cards and information on social media, which Biafrans are asking if this is what our had promised Biafra to do with their information on the database by leaking them out on social media under the supervision of Orabufulani. This is betrayal to the Biafran people, having imposed confidence on him. Ms. Orabufulani now also officially has recruited known saboteur Ebobago, as well as posting out names and bank accounts of Biafrans in Nigeria with the code name Taj Bank, which caused some Biafrans to be trailed by Nigerian government. And the examples are there on the media about Nduka Ebele, which no one knows his whereabouts till today, and some other person in Asian state, and many more which you all know. If Mr. is nothing wrong with the above mentioned but few, then we Biafrans, bearing the scars of what Ms. Orabufulani has done in the absence of Mr. Ekpa, should remind Mr. Ekpa that he stopped taking orders from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS prison when he realized that decisions coming from there weren't favorable to the Biafran people. And we Biafrans at this time reserve the right to do so and same now. In early January 2025, Mr. Ekpa urged all Biafrans to return to the original BRGIE that gave birth to our independence, and also urged BRGIE to do everything to stop Ms. Orabufulani from destroying BRGIE completely, having known that it is on that pinnacle that we are speaking in Washington, D.C. for his release, for the sanctions on Nigeria and Finland because of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and imprisoning him respectively. Seeing Mr. Ekpa have reversed himself and aligned with Ms. Orabufulani is completely unacceptable now. This is a very serious matter, and as such, the BRGI cabinet will have several emergency meetings to thoughtfully approach this matter. The BRGI cabinet will then announce its decisions and next steps to the Biafran public at the appropriate time. The Biafran public should be assured that BRGI cabinet strongly believe in our litigation against Ngozi Orabufulani and our co-conspirators. And we are committed to holding Ms. Orabufulani and all saboteurs to account. This is simply a temporary inconvenience. BRGI will not tolerate anyone in BRGIA being a stumble block to our goal of achieving Biafra. And at a time when BRGI's political support in Washington, D.C. is raising so much dust and reaching unprecedented height, and the U.S. government is pressuring the government of Nigeria over its persecution of Christians and Biafrans. And thanks to God, today we got the news that the food we have been cooking in Washington, D.C. has finally given birth, and Nigeria are crying. The U.S. government has designated Nigeria as country of particular concern. Having considered all the petitions, the testimony, the congressional briefing that BRGIE have put in and other efforts from the lawmakers, we can celebrate today. This is not the time to get entangled with internal issues. This is the time to seize upon our momentum of victory. For the past 2 decades, the Biafra movement has been paralyzed with infighting, sabotage, mismanagement, and complete dysfunction. It happened to Ojukwu and Philip Effiong. It happened to Wazirike. It happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And it also has happened to our PM. BRGI is committed, exercising strong leadership, which will put to a complete end to all sabotages and dysfunction in the Biafra movement once and for all, which will enable us to quickly obtain our goal of freedom. Thank you so much, Biafran people. And at this point, I return the mic to the APM of BRGI. They word to the people of Biafra and to all lovers of freedom.
Thank you very much, Minister of Information, Honorable Sonny Aparawa. Biafra people, I don't want to be in a bad mood. And I pray you find a place in your heart as well, not to be in a bad mood. Don't let this temporary setback distract you. And I have 1 or 2 more words to say. I will want the Minister of Information, please, the crime of this Nigerian terrorist state, how they been working on paying a lobby in Washington, D.C. to counter our own lobby. Can you please display it on the screen? I just want to use for educational purpose. I just want to pick 1 or 2 things from it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes.
Go ahead. Why
Yeah.
Minister of Information is doing that? I just want to remind every Biafran what we are fighting for is real. Biafra is here. For over 20 years, saboteurs have taken us for a ride. The time is over. All saboteurs that are creating their evil victory is just a temporary setback. And when I war, are you ready? What the Biafran people are cooking, can you finish when we dish you the food? I love what I'm doing. Likewise, these honorable members of the cabinet and me, and well, beautiful Biafran people, they love what they are doing. They want their freedom, and we must be free. Now that the Nigerian terrorists coming, the evil empire that will soon be dissolved, have put up 2.7 million to counter our lobby. My fellow citizens, how many lobbies do we have in Washington, D.C. fighting for the Biafran people? Last time we checked, we only have one lobbyist, the strategic group. The breakaway government, they don't have none. The second coup porters, BTC, BBC, CRC, PDP, group, led by a man, and Chioma and Madam Ralph, Ajiri and others, they don't have none. Who is making the Nigeria evil Islamic terrorist country cry? Repeat after me. It's B. G. Biafra government. It's BRO. GIE. It's BG. Biafra government. Not BGC. Not Biafra Governing Council. It's BG. Biafra government. Which is BROGIE. Biafra Republic Government in Ezra. If you are one of these government official or part of the movement, kudos to you. Be proud of yourself. No matter what they throw upon us, no matter what they do, overcome it. Remember what our leader Martin said. We have many mountains to climb. This setback is one of the mountains. Stop rejoicing. The fight is not over yet. Until it is over. Yesterday, in attendance, of which I, Ngozi, attended the Sea Park in Washington, D.C. Looking at my left side is this lady from the Kapai government of Orabufulani. Ask her, this city name she does. Ask her, did she know the name of the Speaker of the United States of America? I bet you she will guess. Ask the leader of that group. Last time I checked, when she saw a picture of me and the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, she asked, who is that man? For you to be able to lead this movement and have meeting with these wonderful men and women of the Congress of the United States of America, the leader, you must know how things work. And remember also now in era of politicking, you must know how it works. You must know how to dialogue, how to negotiate. Yes. Yesterday, when I look at my right, I'm like, what is she doing here? What does she know about government? What does she know about what is happening globally? She knows nothing. That is why we must do everything within our reach, within our power, to put an end and stop our saboteurs. So they will not come and destroy what you and I have worked for months, for years. Remember, over 5 million Biafrans have been massacred, killed. Over 3 million Biafrans starved to death. Remember, we are fighting for our survival. We are fighting to live. We have nowhere else to go. If we allow these Islamist jihadist terrorists overrun our land, my fellow citizens, where will you go? Will you run to Amazonia, your sister country? Amazonia as well are fighting for their own survival from the hand of the Cameroons. Amazonia, do you think they have a place for you? Will you run to the Oduduwa Republic, the Southwest? The Southwest that hate you with passion. Even as I'm speaking, Biafrans in Southwest business are being destroyed. Homes are being raised down. Their houses have been demolished by the governor of the Yoruba Oduduwa people. In the name of one Nigeria, they are killing Biafrans. You go to the north. Will you run to the north? The same north where our businesses have been destroyed, home demolished. The same north where they are killing us every day. Only where we have to call our home is Biafra land. For that reason, we will fight with everything we have to make sure we totally liberate our land, to make sure we are who we are. We have our way of life. We have the God we worship. We worship Chukwu Okike Abiyama, Jehovah God. We are not Muslim, we are Christians. And we will not allow the Islamic jihadist terrorists to overrun us. All around the world, even in Europe, even in the same Britain, UK, whatever you call them, that are holding our freedom, then themselves are fighting for their own survival because the Islamic jihadist terrorists are here trying to take over their land as well, saying they own Britain, they're taking over. Go to France, go to Netherlands, go to Italy. The Prime Minister of Italy is fighting harder like other countries in the European Union, fighting against the same jihadist terrorists. My fellow citizens, please, this is just a temporary setback. Don't be disturbed by this, we'll overcome it. Let us all rejoice and celebrate the victory coming from Washington, D.C. And let us all also celebrate with our lobbyists and appreciate them and fund them more. Fund. Your money will help. We need your money. The Nigerian terrorist country, they are spending us in money-wise for them to be able to get as many lobbyists they can to counter what we are doing. That is why your money need to work for you. Put your money in breathing in the hand of the Biafran government that is taking care of the lobbyists so they can keep making Nigeria cry. Thank you from here, and just be reassured this is a temporary setback. When we will hate, and more people will be part of it. Thank you. Ndewo.
Thank you, APM. Thank you, Biafran people, and everyone that had keyed into this emergency briefing of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Cabinet. And we look forward to seeing you celebrate in the spirit of the moment as we gain victory in Washington, D.C. every day. They say we know plenty, but yet we are doing wonders. I salute you all, Biafra.
Okay. Oh, God. So we have seen. Oh my goodness.
Bett 1. Sind
So,
Matratze.
oh
Jetzt
God.
mehr auf bett1.de.
Oh Lord of mercy. Sorry. So that is the briefing. We have heard it. We have heard it. So we have seen that this woman called Orabufulani came for evil intention. Now, when they are doing something, they will be giving you facts and figures. Okay? Even in Ronya Koraha, that are still missing. Anamagi Ebeha, the activities of this woman Anako Ngozi. So people should be very careful. Okay? Yes, PM have made a very wrong decision. Let's calm down. Ka anyị hapụ iwere ya iwe. Maka na ihe ndị iro na-achọ and ihe Ngozi bịara ime. He wants to paint Ekpa black so that they will be saying ọkwa gwara unu na ọchọghị Biafra. But ha nwa na-ekwu ihe ahụ, they are working with the same person name Ana. Could you imagine that Orabufulani is working with Jovika? But unfortunately, Ngozi's fans, some of them don't know. Like Ezekuna, ya na Jovika na-enwe kwanta, but Ngozi, but ọmahụ na madam ya is working with Jovika. Seriously, I'm telling you. Jovika is working with Ngozi. All of them are working together with Ijele and Chibuzegwa. So, ha na-arụkọ. All of them who otu ha si wee join ya. Hence, ịma na Ngozi achọghị our BLA. She has been looking for a way oge si wee memina ha. And ịhụ na Jovika, the same thing. Ebe ọ na-call for their head. So all of them are working together. That is why ha ji wee chụrụ our soldiers. Chụrụ ha chụfu ebe anyị na-amaghị. The people mpụtara anyị wee were ndụ ha chụọ aja to make sure that our land is being protected, to make sure that what is happening in other parts is not happening in our place. Fortunately, our youth were onwe ha mere instrument ka e were ha wee na-fight this jihad ha butere, which they said it. Ha si ha bata na soldier na military ha atie mkpu si ha abakwana, don ụfọdụ gbakwara o, but ọtụtụ rejected because they want to use them. So ha hụrụ na ha ekweghị ha pito wee bee akwa, Musa wee bịa bee akwa. The next thing ha pụtasịrị iwe isi ka erekrutue ha wee were ego sunye. Nigeria is ready to spend the money they are supposed to use to pay her workers in illegal things, on things that does not matter. N'ihe na-enweghị isi nwego ọdụ. Instead of them to pay their pensioners, ndị nọ na-ebe akwa, instead of them to make life better for their citizens, they will use it to bribe every bribeable. Just imagine the kind of amount of money they are spending to buy lobbies. To buy lobbies. But we want to assure them that they will not succeed. US have designated her as a particular country for concern because of otu ha si egbu ndị mmadụ. Mana anyị ma na other countries na-achọghị ka Africans nwere onwe ha, like France, will not support them. They will not support them. Una ahụhụ ka UK kwuru okwu, they will not. Okay? Mana ihe anyị na-ekwu gịnị? Lee ebe ndị na people that are working to see that anyị nwetara Biafra, unu apụta na-eme ya sabotage. Biko kwụsịnụ ya. Biafrans, ụmụ Igbo, ka anyị kwụsịnụ this thing. Come back to your senses. Okay? Lee Kanu Takanu na Brufem gara gbaa Biafrans akwụkwọ na European Union. Now this woman gịnị Devon Leon or gịnị ka ọ na-aza, you know, a time that she was addressing, they had a meeting anyway, I think EU meeting. So she publicly said that na ha agaghị ekwe ka Sahel regions nwere onwe ha, that they will do everything they can. Mana ndị onye na-achọghị ka Africans nwere onwe ha, ebe ndị si na ka African dị mma na-aga agba Biafrans akwụkwọ. What an irony. Brufem agbahụ Nigeria akwụkwọ. Brufem cannot petition Nigeria to ICC, where Nnamdi Kanu has taken Nigeria to, yet ha wee zọzọọ ya. Brufem cannot petition Nigeria to UN. Mana Brufem is bold to petition Biafrans in EU. Could you imagine that? With the Kanu Takanu ha. Could you imagine that? A na-ekwu ọ dịka a naghị ekwu. Mana ihe a niile anyị na-ekwu na Maazị Simon Ekpa ya nwere onwe ya, maka na Ngozi ji ya n'ana. O ji ya n'ana. The people he did not work with, ndị ya na Ngozi na-arụkọ ọrụ. Now let us listen to this voice. Let me show us this thing. Let me show us. Please mind today is fundraising. Why is this not showing? Let me see. Let me see whether it will. Please, today is a town hall meeting. I think you. Okay. Yeah, it's.
This is me.
I love that I stop with this thing and I hate stop. Why is it? Oh, sorry. Today, I think today is fundraising. Please make sure you support Briggy. make sure you support Briggy. You know how hold the results. Happen ndị na-eme criticize, they will always criticize. Okay, now let's look at the chief defense of Ngozi Orabueze. Onye a na-ekwu okwu a, you know her activity. So ọ na-eme criticize. Ana m ajụ humble why o ji wee were iru gentle na iru holy makeup dowe ebe a. Why ọ naghị edowe iru ihe na ya? Why ọ naghị edowe iru caterpillar na-ekwu okwu? That is the first kwesịrị idowe ebe a. And not these people. Otu ha si eme agụgọ juru ha ahụ. Okay? So us nọ na-enye nọ na pass message. Then kunu know the kind of garbage ọ na garbage is nọ na pass information. Onye na-akụzi ndị mmadụ ihe. Now, we have to see it. Listen. Kunu hụ ndị ya na ndị Ngozi na-arụkọ.
Therefore, all over the world, I greet everyone. This is me, Caterpillar. I don't put any general. Kapai iwu tell you. Caterpillar Ganwo. That is Caterpillar by my name. As you madam. But there's something I want to say because I'm hearing a lot of voice messages all over the platform. And who raised that voice message is Adado Arammo. You are my sister. I will not say that you are not my sister. But I think I will not reply to you again. And this is the last time I will do so. And this is the last time I will reply to anybody that talk bad about me.
Health insurance easy. How to sign up. Are you moving to Germany?
This Biafra, I started this Biafra 2014. Till now. I know how many years. I name on 2014. Till now. How many years I know. Commander and I struggle.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has started it ever before Ununwa, we may organize. Instead unu ga-akwụ n'ebe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so n'okoro unu hapụ ịkwụ wee na-akwụgara ebe niile because of you people's pocket, because of selfish interest. Na-anụkwa na ya.
Lose his men. I lose my house. They bomb my house to ashes because of the struggle. I don't have a house. It's because of the struggle. My wife lost his business because of the struggle. I love my business company where I produce soap. It's because of this struggle. But he's not paying me. Why he's not paying me? Because I know what I am pushing. So why I'm start saying all these things now is because the voice message got viral. Yes, I don't want to reply to anybody, but let me reply now because it's very, very important. My brother, you don't know what Nigeria is cooking for you. If you know what Nigeria is cooking for you, you will congratulate me saying all that. Yeah? Do you know?
We know what Nigeria is cooking. And I mere anyị na-achọ to have our own country. But unu na Ngozi pụtara nnọọ wee werezi ya na-ewe kpara ihe amụ. Unu na Ngozi were ya werezie na-eme ihe akaja. Ọ dịzie ka ya adịghị serious. Ndị mmadụ wee na-ama ọkụzi our people because of arụrụ anụ unu na-eme. Oh, because na ịma ihe Nigeria na-eku uku for us mere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji wee pụta. And ya mere o ji ata ahụhụ ọ na-ata up to today. Oh, maka na ịma ihe Nigeria na-eku uku for us mere anyị ji wee pụta wee na-ekwu okwu.
That Nigeria want to make you terrorist group.
Lekwa, or say that Nigeria wants to make you terrorist group. Na nke ikpeazụ a ka Nigeria want to make you terrorist group. Could you imagine? When governor Dave Umahi, now all of them, all the southeastern governors, after they went and invaded the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house in Afaruku, however, that it was against them. It was against them. But for them to plead their masters in the Ngozi, Malami and Co. Nzirihani, they came and proscribed IPOB as terrorist organization. And who is IPOB? IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. Indigenous People of Biafra. So branding them terrorists is not today. It's not today. And it is expected, because as long as you're fighting for a freedom and you are genuine, they will call you that. Okay? So it is not a new thing. It is not a new thing.
And me, Caterpillar, want to stop that.
Okay. Caterpillar stop terrorists, actually, and the Biafrans, which is already there. Okay? And because we are never terrorists, and we can never be terrorists. We have never been, and will not be, and can never be. All we are fighting is our freedom. That is just it. So, you are fighting to stop it. How are you fighting to stop it? By buying people.
From the beginning, I know the time I'm chatting Pastor Vam and the others, even Aparawa. I chat these people privately. I chat this guy about Nana Yariego. Mommy on that body images. I chat him privately as a brother. Say, please, I am a caterpillar on Gwana Kotori. I don't want to make sure that we destroy what we labor for many years. Do you know that that's our people that spend a lot of money for this journey? Mama, money will go our people grab because of this journey. And later tomorrow, they know that is a terrorist group. What do you want our tab to go do? I'm asking all of you. Because we don't want your voice here, a voice message, and far back. Where you can destroy the image of Caterpillar. Destroy your own image. Why I'm saying so is that Caterpillar is trying to make sure that I call everybody along. I carry everybody along. I put them see what Gento is doing. Lay here Gento name, Gento now out of the track. Time on a Gento on our Nigerian government go to betray what we are doing.
Imagine. Gento now out of the track. But all Gento kind of within the military na be egusi umubanye. It's Gento kind of that have been standing resisting them with the makeup and co. Give one a beka horoke. Instead, opposite. Opposite. Oh, give one ara Nigeria ego. For you to work with Ngozi, it has shown according to Adolfo Orama. We issue. We patch again this one. Where's the shift? This audio. Gento went out of the track. But no, Gento Gento have been standing gallant on for the fight. Mana you have been opposite. Ginande Bubago. You know, we in a sugar, all people that are resisting the people that are coming to buy you people. Eh? Everybody know that Nigeria make the atrocities in the army na committee. All the things militaries are coming. I don't really know why forces in Africa are very wicked. All the forces. Onwe video na watch West African some soldiers, is it, which country is that? No. Come and see evil they are committing because of they want to please the president. All these people, occultist people, no, where were operandi mado na sacrifice. Hana abi ebundi mado na ba, you see all the things hana abi eme. Gini wa hage caterpillar is na hage. What have you said about the invention? How there are no kiwe webe. Where ba ulo innocent people ulo hoko. Where ne ebundi mado. Where loot a property. Caterpillar, what did you say? If you want to stop them, what did you say about that? What did your madam say about that? About the things, honey.
Oh God, you people do not understand where I am heading to. Gentle name, warm mother, or bonnet mother, you see. I want to open your eyes, you people, you idiotic people calling my name. I want to open your eyes. Gentle name, mother with video. On a video and ask ladies and the talent. Oh,
which
my
video?
God.
Which video? Call on neighbor mother, you know, all that video got viral. They were using to castigate. Let now ganu niru kono no panke ya. On a measure to accuse illegally. Man, I look at the people who already that video naga viral. That okay, but old men and women, my omuaze, but I never made protest. I think Gumwaka also. They made protest. Otunda misi abi egusisi ha. How to ask your way, they mention their name in that video. How they are collecting their lands by force. Another hand, they mention the name of these people who were in the video. Instead, they put that nobody sees them. They don't see them. Only more no one there happen that way face here. Abraham on this thing in the ha nwụzie ndị na-eme arụrụ na ndị na-eme mpụ na arụ isi ka ha hapụ ha ọkwa ya maka na ndị dịka unu chọrọ ka anyị Igbo bụrụ nnọọ ebe mmadụ na-enweghị ike ịnọ nwere udo. Ọnụnwa with all the politicians, ọnụnwa na cause this problem. Ihe niile mere n'Ọkigwe Caterpillar ole ka ị kwuru? Gịnị ka ị mere? Were you among those resisting military that were invading Okigwe, rendering innocent people homeless? In a okwu.
I chat remigious because of hateness, because of what is getting. Then I go over. Then will betray me. That day, remigious is an ayah kubezo.
Well,
Nanaga, Boga, Popano. Remigious autonomous a beast.
Let me see.
Because that claim on how Biafra don't ask questions. It's not matter the author. Yes, no, the author. But the reason, can you hear me? Name a full example. They will not tell. This Biafrans did registration. How not in registered in the whole world? You know, localized there has a people now fight freedom. Okay. Oh God. I will add my day happy that people may not understand this my word will understand where I am heading to. Because I want to make sure that I never some people may understand where I am going. Some people may understand understand my anger. Nigeria pụtara sị a terrorist group. The time I be when a terrorist group is the time none of the registered. IPOB deregistered. IPOB is a terrorist group.
See, the time happy to no terrorist, with the time no the or that time when Dave Mahi that in IPOB deregistered. You don't even know what you're saying. Maybe to accuse, which he himself has used his mouth to say too. You know, so in a on our register you are in a court too, because that period that one where IPOB deregistered, it's not. It is not. Okay, it was not. So
We're brand doing an email. You don't want to empty verses. Someone who registered a terrorist group to the world. World are not choosing for own a terrorist group.
You know, like you registered a terrorist group. The word are not just saying who a terrorist group. Have you seen Otosi Mebo Onwe ya wonya? As in Ngozi my name. Also, you register a terrorist group. Okay? Why not just a Kahamara? Yes, we put a terrorist group. But don't how they made the activities. Layer. So you know the concur. You know who connection, no synergy. This group has been registered since in about how many? About 150 countries with population. So when attack Mazenandi Kanuku's house, it was after then came the governor so they made that prescription which does not hold water. Ineku that after registration came here
You soon arrest. After they arrested them, his own boys, Clement, no war his own. Master Agento is working for Biafra. Then as no under him, under your leader. Ibu mmadụ were vidiyo ya na-ekopụ ebe a na-ekopụ onye ahụ olu iwepụcha ya olu na-ewepụ ya private parts claim gwa onye asị saying today whatever you are understanding and the color Simon's understanding and the color everybody's understanding the color and then the color registered Biafran to the world. Gentle neighbor mother near one and the color this and the color Nigeria.
Unu maji ebubagu na-eme ginwa ebubegi mmadụ agụrụ mmadụ n'unu bugoro egbu ginwa a lot of people that have fell victim in your hands unu na ndị ebubagu
be everything. No one video na sagi sinka rienka. What do you think you are? Na condemn moya. Na agwono no nya wo efo. Na sinande against na fight against
Biafra. Fighting for Biafra freedom, for the security of our Igbo. Why will you come after Gento? Who we are seeing that no one I resisted the people that are coming. You, what have you done? Have you resisted them? Have you ever resisted them? Ma'am. Oh God. What is this?
What you are is a terrorist.
Imagine.
I won't think I get baby.
You're not baby. In what you get baby. But all you see that now Gentle they go Biafrans. So Gentle, I wasn't a Biafran. Okay? Because then the Biafran name we gory. Then As instead of messing Biafran's name, he treated them the way they should. Give once in Nimwetia no gebe baby. Or the Zurugori. So young Abuaze Biafran. Okay, they just what Jovika Ngozi Orabufulani and Ikenguraguha. Oh, they are after the people that are protecting our land. Oh, yeah, Commander Ngozi Nekueba. Okay, so
any freedom. We are destroying the movement. When the Nigeria government, Nigeria soldiers, no Biafra, not sponsor, not support Biafra.
That is his problem. So those Biafrans non Nigerian soldiers, okay, but all our Kaneji, which we have heard confession, okay, Igbo State, what policewoman, now their way a policeman, Otosiboya, Okwona, no Okwano, onye buru ya buru dia, Wukano Kahaso, where they just shoot ESN. ESN, no, but a Biafra policeman and a policewoman. The woman said it. Ebe kwaso na neme ya interview. Owe kwuo that thing. Owe kwuo ya. Okay? So these are the people in a woku. When they come to buy our people, ahapuha makanawu na awu Biafran na Nigerian uniform. Okay? Ono di arụrụ ana. Chere go ka m wepụta ihe ọzọ this thing ị na-akọ ihe a. Ọ maka ndị na-epe ọkụkụ ụnụ hụ the wicked of these people. Ụnụ hụ the wicked ndị a the wicked.
Ụnụ na-ajụ ajụjụ were eme ife. Onye ọbụla n'ofu ụnụ egbuo. Ụnụ ọma how many soldiers nọ na camp? The international camp. Ụnụ ọma ụnụ egbusigo some. Ka eke ụnụ ga-esi gbusie ha apụtazi afọ ụnụ na-emezi ụnụ n'ebere.
Soldiers not na international camp. We soldiers not na international camp. So those soldiers that not na international camp, what is their duty? What is their duty? Hana abia n'obodo when they terrorizing ndị mmadụ. Na-emekwa ụmụ Biafrans ahụ. Onye ọwụ na abụrụ ụjọ gị nwụzi onye amị, ụjọ apụọ gị. Immediately hụrụ onye amị, onweghị onye Nigeria ga-ahụ onye amị. Ka ụjọ hapụ ịtụ ya. Karịcha n'ala Igbo. Iwu onye anya amị ụjọ atụọ gị. Iwu onye eke egwu atụọ gị. Oyi onye a nọ na-adifendị. Ka unu hụ otu ha si arụrụ si na ha na fight Biafra. But the general people na fight for Biafra, ha na-achụ ha, mit Jovika ha, na Ngozi Orabufulani ha, otu ha si wee na-achụgharị ha. Wee na-achụgharị ha. That is what they are doing. Because they don't want Biafra to come. Because no natural Biafra. Let's listen to this woman. Can I know this woman? Mama Kakone. Let me see. No. Just give me a minute. Okay. Onye Ngozi na-azụ. Brought webata ndị refugoro ndị ha na soludo ha. Nzubigoro. Hope ụzọ dị okay, let me see. So now let's hear Lolonki ka anyị nụrụ onye ọ na-ekwu. What is happening in ala Igbo? Listen to this woman. Though na mgbe ụfọdụ kwa ọ na-ekwukwa ọpụọ sometimes ọkọrọ pụọ nke ya kwa.
Igbo bụ Igbo. Ekene m unu. Ọlọlọ Nneka Chimeze na-ekwu. Anyị ka na-ewetara unu ọnọdụ Igbo. Ndị m chọrọ igwe okwu n'ụtụtụ a biko Igbo youth geenụ ntị, gemanụ ntị ọfụma. Agha a na-ebu n'ala Igbo kịta, agha a na-ebu ndị Igbo bụ a na-erekrutu our youth iji wee nụso anyị ọgụ. So dị ọgụ ga-awụ ọ ga-awụ civil war between the Igbos and the Igbos ebe a na-aga and ndị na-erekrut ọga bụ ndị ofe mmanụ ọwụ ha ncha onye isi ha bụ onye na-elite ha onye ji dis plan n'aka bụ onye isi ala anyị anụnwa ya bụ onye ji plan ahụ jisie ike biko onye ọbụla na-ege m ntị tụsaa na ihe a ka ọ gaa ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ bụ ebe onye Igbo nọ. Agha na-eme ugbu a na the first one ha mere bụ asị dịka ịbụ onye Igbo by the standard of Nigeria. So erekruto agakọwa jere rekruto ndị ohi ụmụ anyị onye ya wụbata ya n'ala Igbo. Plan wụ ihe ahụ enwe na-eme na Benue ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo and ọ bụrụ na ndị ugwu hetere anyị maọbụ ndị ala hetere anyị nọ na anyị na-aga ụka 99% anyị bụ ndị ụka anyị ada akpụ isi n'ala datụ onye abụ ebe anyị si mejọ and the jihad a na-eme na Benue bụkwa ndị ụka ofu ihe ahụ and the plan we wipe out or anyị ekwete nga egbu fọziri anyị ekwete kpọbụ isi n'ala that's the plan and ịmago ha agaghị abịa lụwa ya ụta ahụ esi eme jihad mba ụwa niile ga-elite ile anyị hụ na ụwa niile elitego already mgbe ebe echọpụtazi na ihe awa aghụghọ ka ha ji na-egbusisi ndị ụka na nke ala Igbo ịma na anyị enwekewe ndị Fulani farmers elders class anọ ya na-achọ ihe ha ga-eji abata ha wee were nnukwu ego niile a na-ebi n'obodo a eji afọndụ da jihad na be anyị and ịchọpụta ya ga-afịa arụ ọwa anyị nwa ka ọ dịziri ịgbado anya mụrụ anya ka anyị dekwena ka eyi ụzọ anyị against ourselves icheburu egwu ihe a na-emewu awa youth na-enwere ka o si aka dị ha ịmago ndị banyebara n'ime ihe a na-apịa apị 419 ri na ụfọdụ n'ime ha dị enwetazi and ndị ahụ na-achọ ego by all means erekruto ha akpọtakwa elder boys were ha so emechazie enye ha ego wụbaga ha n'ala Igbo were na-enye ha ndị amị na-enye ha protection ị na-anya ịhụ na atara ikwu na ya na ndị amị na-arụ hand in hand so ndị amị na-enye ha protection ya na-eme ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo ịkpọ ndị amị ha anaghị ekwe abịa ka uche ụnụ dị ya na anyị abịala nyopo and ya na-emewe onye yuzutara egbuo ụnụ le anya na ahụ ka ha chi wee gbuo ka esi gbuo Kesara wegwa after yuzutara ya ụnụ lekwa anya Adaka Boro ka esi wee gbuo ya after yuzutara ya and ụnụ le anya ndị gburu Adaka Boro ọkwa ndị ala so ọgụ a na-agha na-awụ ndị ala agwago ndị ugwu na ha ga-alụ nwe ihe dị na ya maka ha believe na ha nwere uche ịmaga ụmụ ihe aghụghọ ihe arụrụ ala otu ha chọrọ isi lụọ ọnya bụ ọgụ and ile ha na-alụ ya ama opti na ọtụtụ n'ime ya ama ha etigo confusion while ụfọdụ ha sị gị na Igbo leaders ụfọdụ ha sị gị na Igbo politicians and ndị be onye bara aka ọsị gị na ndị be anyị nọ ndị isi anyị nweta ha chichike dị confusion ha mepụ ha bịakwakwa gị nọ ndị isi unu ha mepụ ha sị na ahụhụ onwu n'anya ịmaga ụdị propaganda and ha ji media and ịma media na-eshepu mind mmadụ ihe na-anụ bụ ihe ga na-eshepu your mind so agha na ugbu a na-awagharị ime ụlọ ka atụ gara ha werezi ego nọ n'akụkụ peaceful ụlọ anya na na-enwe ihe na-eme na South West enwe ihe ọbụla na-eme na ihe niile na-ekwu n'ebe niile ha dị peaceful ndị otu a ka o si dị na the war nwanne ha nwoke nọrọ wụrụ finance minister na-ebute ego na-enye ha otu onye nke si buru ego gba n'eke ha wee na-eme business dịka Buhari si na-eme ihe sọrọ ha were kwefọ ya na-awụkarị na South East then na-emebisi business ahịara ndị a in the midst of this confusion anyị na-atụ onwe anyị aka ka anyị lete na nwụrụ anya were ofu olu kwuo ịhụgodị ka onye Igbo na-emebi ihe apụtara ekwu ya n'ọgbọ ka anyị lee na ma anyị ga-eji nwayọọ chịkọnata onwe anyị baa n'ime mana ndị m na-adọ aka na ntị Igbo youth erekrutuola some of them ha na ọga na social media na-erekrut this our youth mmadụ dịka ka mkpọkwa ha ahụ egede mmadụ dịka Ikenga Uru-Agụ mmadụ dịka Kesh mmadụ dịka Ijele Jos rụpụta ụnụ le anya na-ahụ ka esi enye Ijele police protection ya na-eme ihe ọ na-eme mana apụtazie ndị ọzọ pụta ka ha mee protest agbacha gas ka uche ụnụ dị ya and so Igbo youth biko
you forgot to mention that Jovika too that are recruiting people na-eme ndị Igbo ihe siri ike. You forgot to mention Ngozi Orabufulani no sokwa na-eme recruit ndị na-ewepụ anyị ụra n'anya. They are causing us sleepless night. Ngozi Orabufulani so, Jovika so, they are part of them. So call them too. Do not leave them aside. And the governors also.
Sensitize n'onwe unu na-agwa na youth anyị ha si na akụkụ mmadụ ole apụọ ihe awụ agents very soon ọkwụrụ hụ n'udo achịgo n'ụlọ anyị arụgide n'ọgụ tigide mkpukwugide nyopuo ha niile ha agwepụ ndị nke ahụ ụnụ lekwanya na hụ na gọvanọ of Imo State sịkwa na ya chọrọ ibido vigilante o bidola ebube agụ kpọrọ ndị iro kpọta kịta na enyopuola ndị ebube agụ ọ chọzi ibidokwa another one ka uche ụnụ dị ya na enwere mmadụ ole na ole m ga-akpọ afa ndị nke mma m dị sure wụ ndị nke na-enye aka na-ebi ụdị ha nke a bụ Ikenga Uru-Agụ nke a bụ Kesh from Osu Ihite-Ọkwa Kesh a na ha nwa so na ndị ha ama ihe mere na Osu Ihite-Ọkwa because erote m na oge m bịara na-agagharị na-enyopụ ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo o so na onye so m bịa na my DM sị m na mche ebe ahụ pụọ na m si na Osu Ihite-Ọkwa pụọ ana m ajịrị ya ihe na-eme n'ebe ahụ ọ dịghị mma eleta m na-abịazi ka ekwuwacha ihe mere mgbe m kwu nọ ndị amị gbara kedu afọ ya eke ụtụtụ ọkụ nke nọ on the public domain obodo na-achị ya bịa na DM sị m na m si ebe ahụ pụọ mbụ that boy a na-akpọ Kesh and ile anya ihe ọ na-ekwugasị na otu o si recruit youth onye anọkọtabeghị mbụ mgbe anyị gasị chọpụta na asị dịka ụbọchị e nyere Ebube Agụ jiri ọrụ ọ pụtabeghị mbụ kọndem asarị dịka ụbọchị enwedị nke a emebiri ihe ndị mmadụ na
they will not come out to condemn them, even what the military are doing. They will not condemn them. But when they have condemn the nation, the military and Abia ebe the military bera neke aye eko toto. When I to bomb now here in a public market, village market, in a village market, they were throwing bomb in the village market. In a village market where old women and the men and children were doing their normal businesses. Hey, where buy your did this you then condemn it? No. No, the woman no.
Okay, and the line you only who got no to share the recruit youth. Only I know Katabambo, my that's a top of an city report, and about to run, or put up a humble condemn more aside the cable. And when the car may hand the mother now, if not in a coup, yeah, the one I blame mine, even on how we defend the federal government, or to Soyashi, may or Soyame, and they defend you all, so for you to know, and then I'll go home. Young Jack, our youth who could know, dear. You know, Kono Monaco gets not who and don't know man the on Aquacha and Aquapono, it destroy a libo. You know, can name so you know gas sorrow and bon. When he can go rago, on case, on Ijele. Ndapon the abono by Hagan, you know, goof. Now, what you show no here like a hammer and I gave Bukono. I gave one because on I got a battle could maybe say, but I won't get I gave one. In I gave me no one catch on or tiger.
What gentle were doing, had it against gentle. All this Ebubago that which they recruited, lay her hand around there and men quarry now, my name everything. I'm a hagasha operation.
Very soon now, I give a pushing, can acquisition centers, and where bag they have prepared to own, go wet all the bang out on the nature. Or we hear she came and some of future whereby manner. Now, when you get on equal and that use on your saw with this banner for VDM. VDM, one of my own user on board. Aside the cable on your federal government to use about VDM. On Lanya, Mother de Cafanica, you did. When I pop up on Roya Bianishineku, and even how much I'm more than I leave woman now, Troya, now worship here. You know, not Troya, now worship here, now would in say, I am a helper today. Oh, yeah, was on your Nekuna 99% and the men won't do. None do wouldn't douse or young. This is no mockery. So none then a place I pop. Man, I may have right to wait to how right build their platform. They popular. How they say popular? How towards the federal government? How do they say who are against us? So this video, monoline, even when we be doing your can be a new, your Tony, so not at Agana EFCC, Kunopota, as I would name it, I can name you here. Macadoni shall lie, I would on your strong get what you put in your what you put in your Totema. No, Lord, one is Organa National Assembly, Yagan Gaham, but it's a National Assembly, Potter. No, we are. You can attach a minute to Ethiopia for 6 months. Yeah, for the one bunch, VDM, then when you're and how Quonia, and I can name you. Simbana, him the Lumu Pomnica, the Cowan Shina, in him one
Ngozi, the Ngozi put or Imahu no Nigeria corner or the same thing.
Who in here, Mbanket, Yabido, him and the Boyama Capita, Noma, and the bar you do to a leadership space, you are when you has on your bula was the hammer. Man, I am not going over one. Why Madiana VDM, one number, all actually place aside the upon him and a libu. I saw what I tell. You were only one, you were youth. I might he never him and say what I tell. Ratel a guy here, even a gaka, none the guy destroy, indeed, because she not conya poor. Kaiman Dinalo, only wobula, any boy you to Neso VDM. In Nesiana. Sheba her poor. Kono na here. Is she an VDM poor? Is on our sign, signature. Wipe I na tozo nya na obula do no mo na aka na nchi ono huru madu no na ono huru ijele ihe nila uchakwa ndi form hip-hop o ha form ze nwen nsogbu ha ga-eji nwe ha toze ka ha dotuo Nnamdi Kanu ihe na-emekwe ihe Nnamdi Kanu ka ha na-abụ ka ha na-achọ ka ha dotuo chefuzie na ihe ha na-eme na-emeji the entire Igbo land affect chefu na ihe ha na-eme the entire Igbo land affect iwe nwanna nda atụ nwanna nda bụrụ ya elu enwere mgbe m nọ n'ime ahịa one small boy anyị tikwe na ọchịchị sị ka anyị mezie ihe the boy apụta nwere ihe na-ebu ụfọdụ m ihe a wee m fọm ntaka mee nwa ihe m bịala oche wee sị nwa na ụgbọ na awọla chama n'ime ahịa ndị emeka ka ọbụla m bitere nwa na ụgbọ na ọrụ ndị nọ n'ime ahịa ka m bitere ya nri arịrị ahụ for months anyị arịrị m arịrị cheke ihe ndị isi bịa ha akpịrịkwa ma ndị isi isef ihe erigide m arịrị m ruo ya gịnị ka m ji wee luo ya because atụ nwanna nda bụrụ ya elu ihe ọ bụla ị ga-eme nwanne ya special mgbe onye iro nọ n'akụkụ gị die ya ọnụ dọkpụtezie n'ime ụlọ gị lụwa dị ọgụ ejikwa m hara na-enye ijele advice na amadị m ihe isi Nnamdi Kanu mere nwe mara kwa mara na action ị na-eme ị na-eblem Nnamdi Kanu na ihe ha mere adịghị mma action m na-achọzi dị worse than nke nwana ha mere eme ike nke ụra ga-eso na ndị IPOB ihe wụcha ndị nwekwutere na IPOB file nọ ihe ha ga-eji akpa ego ikekwe ekweta ha iwe bịazie ha iwe bịazie ha bọwazie ụbọ chefuo na ụbọ na ha na-abọ ga-emetọ onye mmadụ adịghị mma ite okwute n'ime ahịa maka ite okwute n'ime ahịa o metụ nne gị o metụ nna gị o metụ mma nke ukwuu o metụ antị gị o metụ ọnkụl gị so eji m ohere a na-akpọkwa ndị okenye anyị ndị eze igwe obi ọfọ Ọnịcha igwe Nnamaka Achebe igwe ọfọlụ ihe aka njọ n'ụlọ anyị ndị eze niile lite n'ụkpọ ọnụ na okochukwanụ na ụmụ okorobịa anyị bifọ mmiri eri anyị ọnụ na ụfọdụ ihe na-eme ụnụ ụfọdụ nkata a na-akpara anyị ọkwadị mmadụ nwekwa ogodo a ihu na-ata lite na ọwụ mgbe ihe mebie faịnalị ka unu ga-elite na fọndụ jihad n'ala Igbo alụọla nke mbụ ya aga ndị anyị na ha na-alụ agbawu anụwawo ndị ala andị ụnụ ma ihe onye nke mbụ so ụlọ agha mere anyị onye nke abụkwa ya n'isi ụnụ le anya na-ahụ na propaganda niile a na-ebu against ndị Igbo outside the shores of this country wo kedu ihe a na-akpọ nwaanyị a Abike Dabiri a na-akapụla nakata dị ka ọjọọ olo gị ịnọ nwayọọ ha akpagbuo gị olole mgbe anyị ga-elite ihe awụzi agha uche ka a na-alụ ka anyị lete na banụ n'ime ụlọ ọgwụkwa nna ndị Igbo were ofe obi nọkọ were ofe obi jikọ ndị n'ụba na onye ọwụ wel Naijiria achịkọ ụgwọ niile ọka ha lụnwụdọ ọfọ onye ndị obodo Naijiria na-amajisi anyị aka n'anya onye ndị obodo Naijiria na-aka n'anya ihe ajikwe na-eme anyị bụ anyị anọkọbeghị ọnụ mbọsị ọbụla anyị nọkọ ọnụ wizi bịakọ nọkọ n'ọnụ kpawa nkata onwe anyị otherwise mmiri na-erughị eru ga-ama anyị ma buru anyị
ndewo that is the problem. So onye nwere ntị ya nụrụ they are recruiting our youth were ụmụ be anyị wee na-alụso ụmụ be anyị ọgụ onye hụzie nwanne ya ọ bụrụ enemy to nwanne ya. It's not supposed to be so. One video mere ebe a one man na-ekwu no matter ihe nwanne ya mere ya no necha nọga ha as far as iwe onye Igbo nọga gani agaghị apụ court onweghị ya because no ihe ndị iro na-achọ. So mana lee ya otu ha si wee mee recruit were ego na-afọndụ ndị na-arịgarị ikwu okwu against the evil ha na-eme. They will come to your DM and be writing rubbish. It is your mother that you're causing. That person in that in order. Okay? You know your name. It's in as it's only God that will punish you all for all your evil. Recruit. We're not fighting against Igbos, against the freedom of people. Lotu ndị mmadụ lagoro ndị na ma ndị mere expose through donation ma ndị mere expose through na na-enye ID card anọkọta si n'ọzọ whistle who survive eburu whistle bata that man obies again this man ji meme video mpụtara anyị otu esi osinawu Secretary of State USB charger otu esi wee chọọ ibu ya na ndị esisi na ọhịa nwawu gọvanọ ha. I don't really know. Una azụta ha na una na-azụ ute. You are a country in a country. Ebe ka ọ na-eme happen ọbịahụ Chukwudi. Ebe ka dịka ihe a na-eme country. You are causing your mother. Ebe ka dị country. How can you be a country inside a country? You have not liberated your country. The people now fighting to liberate this country. You rise up against them and you're fighting them. You're fighting them. And you say that you are fighting for the same freedom. If we're not sure the same people not sure. Evil. Oh, yeah, this woman they pueba. How you people have been recruited to fight Igbos, to fight our freedom. Okay? When I cause nuisance everywhere. When I cause a problem everywhere. Mana, don't worry. There is still God is watching all of you. more water ga weshi. All of you got another punishment. You know cause the Igbos. Unu wee duru the military na-edu beta n'obodo. And when they go see the man na-agba unu ọkụ. Na-eme kidnap our people. Ghana prison, go and see how our people juru ebe ahụ. Onye nkwu okwu na-apụta. Nuna defending what is undefendable. Why is it? Why has she survived and leave her? Why have Adando should left her? Why has Ugo 247 left her? Why have Obi Uzaga left her? On what media writer, yeah? Excuse me. Why have Dorothy left her? Why have Diana left her? I'm asking you. Why have this woman Ada where is the name of this woman? US Ghana Mama Biafra. Why has she left her? Because they have been able to find out what she is capable of. Go and listen to Obi Uzaga, Obi Uzaga, Obina Uzaga Nobi. Go and listen. Go to his DM. Only God, all of you, for all the info you people are causing. I will not block you. Kinede your rubbish. Kinede your rubbish. Uru put down an Igbo. When they cause all of you born by Fulanis. The land of Biafra. Watch all of you. So Eba Kaiga see this broadcast. Omo Biafra, all they use. Please be wise. Do not allow anybody to use you against your own, against your people, against your land. Do not allow them. Oh yeah, but they were Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They were Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because they felt that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is blocking their money industry. Eba they are not where Biafrans name. They are not anonymous. Oh, Mazen Simon that they are anonymous. He stopped them. They have been looking for every means. How no genuinely they will come out and be attacking those people. That is their plan. So let us end it here. It's well. May God bless Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless every genuine Biafra. We are seeing the result, what Briggy is doing. So putting Nigeria in tight corner. In fact, Nigeria has been sanctioned. So kudos to Briggy for what they are doing. Okay, so we move. Today is fundraising. Please make sure you support this freedom. Anaghị agba aka anụ ọgụ. Anakwana agba ọgụ nwa n'ike ede. Whatever thing you know, please. There are our lobbies who are meeting the senators, the congressmen in US. You know that US is the leader of the free world. So when they speak, other people will follow them. That is it. So bye for now. Okay. What do I do? To the needful now.